These noodles are awesome. They are super garlicky and delicious. They're great on their own, but even better when you serve them with your favorite Chinese dishes. Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Dude is behind the camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. You know, at the mall where they have those Chinese restaurants, they give you a choice of rice or noodles, and then you can pick one item or two items or three items. Given the choice, what would you choose, rice or noodles? I will choose noodles every single time. And you know why? Because in my head, somehow I think that noodles are a better value than rice. We are making a garlic sesame lo mein today. You can find the recipe in my new cookbook, Daily Special. And we're gonna start with a thumb-sized piece of ginger today. We want about 2 to 3 teaspoons of grated ginger. And I'm just using a microplane to grate the ginger. And you can use as little or as much as you like. If you don't like ginger, you can just eliminate this whole part. I find the ginger adds a delicious flavor to the sauce. I'm also using 4 cloves of garlic, and again, you can use as little or as much as you like. I'm adding it to the ginger because we're going to add it to the frying pan all at the same time. And I'm just using my garlic press because I don't have to chop anything today, but you can use, you can just chop it up if you like. Making the sauce with 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of regular soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of a dark soy sauce. And dark soy sauce will just add darker color. But if you don't have dark, you can just use the regular soy sauce as well. And 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. If you're allergic to oyster sauce, they also make a vegan version out of mushrooms, so you can always try to find that. I'm also adding a 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper. I'm just going to stir that together and set it aside. You can use fresh egg noodles as I have in the recipe in the cookbook, or today I am using dried yellow noodles, and I have about 12 ounces of dried, which will give me about a pound when it's all cooked up. So I'm going to cook these. It only takes 3 minutes, and that's enough time for me to get my sauce ready, and then the noodles will go right in it. Okay, heating up my wok. And I'm heating it up to low today because I don't want the garlic and the ginger to burn. I prefer using a wok because it's easy for me to toss the noodles around, but if you don't have a wok, you can use a large frying pan or a Dutch oven even to just get the sauce in there so that when you put your noodles in, it's easy to toss around. I'm also out of vegetable oil, so I am using olive oil today, and I know that it's going to add just a little bit of a different flavor to it, but again, I'm not going to let that stop me from having these noodles tonight. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to add my ginger and garlic right in there. And we're just going to cook that for about 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want it to burn, so make sure you keep moving it around. And I'm going to turn it off the heat. That's it for the sauce, the cooking part. And now I'm just waiting for the noodles. All right, so my noodles are done. I'm just gonna add it straight to the wok. It doesn't have to be drained really well because the liquid will add to the sauciness. The noodles are hot, so I don't need to heat it through. So the wok is not on. There's no heat. I'm just going to stir this around a little bit to get some of that garlic and ginger kind of dispersed through the noodles. Look at all that. And adding my sauce. Also adding a tablespoon of sesame oil. And sesame oil is super fragrant, and it will lose its fragrance if you cook it or heat it up. So sesame oil is actually best added at the end. I'm also adding about a tablespoon of roasted sesame seeds. Oh my goodness, it smells and looks so good. right? You know, if you guys didn't have this yellow noodle, you can always use spaghetti, angel hair pasta, regular white noodles, whatever you like. It will be delicious however you want to make them. Even instant ramen noodles would do really well here. All right, I'm actually gonna put all of it onto this plate. I'm just gonna garnish with some green onions. You don't have to add them if you don't want. All right, are you all ready for?
Oh yeah. I agree with Flo. Between rice and noodles, noodles for the win every time. My stomach was growling while we're filming this, so very much looking forward to this. Ooh, great aroma. Oh yeah, my theory confirmed. Noodles over rice every time. So much awesome flavor in here. The garlic is, well, garlic. What's not to like about garlic? Great hit of ginger. It brings a different kind of heat. This is gonna be awesome with your favorite dishes and on its own too. Why not?
Awesome, thanks dude. If you like other types of noodles, just experiment with different noodles. You might like it way better than these yellow noodles that I'm using today. And if you don't have all the sauces, you can experiment with that too. I'm here to teach you how to cook, not to follow a recipe, but you can check out the recipe in my cookbook to get you started, Daily Special. Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Dude's a blub.